Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I cover protests and direct action, because this is the most important stuff happening in the world. Now again, I live in America, I'm kind of American-centric. I would like to broaden my horizon to be more international, but I gotta learn more, I gotta find more sources, that's a process. But I saw this happening in Bend, Oregon, and so the headline from The Hill: protesters block ICE from detaining 2 Mexican immigrants for 12 hours. So it looks like shit was pretty fucking hectic. I've also got a Twitter thread of some video, but I'm going to read the article first, prime you a little bit. Federal agents on Wednesday night reportedly deployed tear gas and less lethal munitions at a crowd of protesters in Bend, Oregon. ORE is a very interesting abbreviation. Who had surrounded immigrations and customs enforcement vehicles after 2 Mexican immigrants were detained. Approximately 300 people in the central Oregon city gathered around 2 buses around 1 p.m. on Wednesday and remained there until nightfall to protest immigration officials' actions, according to the Bend Bulletin. Photos and videos posted on social media showed a crowd of people standing in front of the vehicles as Border Patrol agents stood off to the side. The protesters dispersed at about 11 p.m. after federal officers deployed tear gas and other munitions. I love other munitions. Well, what munitions? Weapons of war, perhaps? Because I know tear gas is a weapon of war banned in the Geneva Convention, so what are these other munitions they keep talking about? If they're going to say tear gas, and that's a weapon of war banned in Geneva Conventions, and they're saying that, right? My point is, what are the other munitions? Probably much more dangerous, much more illegal stuff, but of course it doesn't matter. Giving the agency a chance to escort the individuals off the bus and to another vehicle, the Washington Post reported. And the Twitter thread I've got has a bunch of these stuff, so I'll just, skim through this article real quick, and then we'll get to the good stuff. Well, Acting Deputy Homeland Security Secretary Ken Cuccinelli said in a statement that the activity in Bend was part of ICE's mission to arrest criminal aliens presenting a danger to public safety and take them off the street. Criminal aliens? Again, this sort of derogatory and disgusting language is par for the course for the maggots in this country. The 2 individuals arrested each had a history of violent criminal behavior. Cuccinelli said, "While ICE respects the rights of people to voice their opinion peacefully, that does not include illegally interfering with their federal law enforcement duties. Homeland Security nor ICE released any information identifying the men taken into custody." Again, if they're so violent, right? They're violent criminal aliens, right? So send us a video of them, I don't know, beating up a kid or something like that. Send us any sort of evidence whatsoever. If you want us, the public, to let you kidnap people, you better have a damn good-ass reason for kidnapping them. If someone were kidnapping my brother and said, "Oh, sorry, he's a violent criminal alien," I would be like, "Proof? Do you have any evidence of that?" And then I would do my best to ensure that they do not kidnap him, because I care about people, and evidence is important. So, Homeland Security nor ICE released any information identifying the men taken into custody. However, activists identified the individuals as a longtime residents. Jose, I don't know how, I've never seen that with a U in there, but I'm so sorry. I'm white. Please bear with me. Arturo Cruz Sanchez and Marco Zeffirino, according to the Post. Longtime residents. People that have been there for around 10 years, I read. ICE declined to confirm the individuals' identities when contracted by The Hill, citing pending litigation. The Bend Police Department released a statement late Wednesday stressing that it was not associated with ICE's actions in the city. The police later added, "It appears federal agents have left the area." The attendees of the First Amendment event appear to have dispersed peacefully, the police said. Deschutes, there's so many things I can't pronounce, I'm so sorry. Deschutes County District Attorney John Hummel said in a series of tweets that he was disgusted with the actions of the federal government. He also noted that he, Gov. Kate Brown, and other local officials were unsuccessful, in other words, have failed, in their attempts to broker a resolution with the Department of Homeland Security. The actions of ICE amid President Trump's time in the White House have given rise to similar protests in other U.S. cities. In July 2019, a group of neighbors and activists gathered outside a home of a Tennessee man to thwart ICE officers from detaining him, which is a brilliant thing, by the way. So here we have a statement from the police here. And ignore the Drake Bell trending because that's irrelevant. So I'm just going to play this video. It only has 64,000 views or so. So again, that's not that much. I like to signal boost anything I can. Even if my videos get only 100 to 200 views, that's important. You never know when something is going to blow up, and you never know when something is going to gain traction. Okay, so this is why I do this. But here we have the police chief. As soon as things started to get a little messy, you can look up here, and there's a lot of information. Basically one person blocked the bus, and then from that point it just kind of gathered.
We're not involved in this.
Are you here to protect the citizens of Bend?
So what I'm telling you right now, though, I want everyone to really hear. My information is that there will be federal agents coming here, and they will ensure the safety of their employees and the people here.
Notice the question that people are asking him. And notice the wording and the verbiage and the terminology. Ensure the safety. What does that mean? Because every single video I've ever seen of federal officers, especially in Oregon, they have not been ensuring the safety of anyone. So what, again, but they use this terminology because they think it means something. These are vague cliches and platitudes, the same things that politicians have been saying for years. Oh, we want access to health care. Oh, we want everyone to live in an equal, diverse society. What do those terms mean? Unless you identify them, they mean nothing. So, again,
will ensure the safety of their employees and the people here.
Are you here to protect the citizens of Bend?
So I want you to be aware of that for information that I do believe that they will come.
Can you answer his question?
Are you here to protect the
So,
citizens of Bend?
let me tell you what we are.
Them?
That's why we're not involved.
now the clip cuts off there, but I've got some more photos, you know? Again, it's just like the solidarity like promoted, and this is happening all across the country. Like this is in Oregon, which also has Portland, which is, you know, a big epicenter. But Oregon, a lot of cities and places in Oregon are pretty fucking MAGA territory. And it's also very interesting that a Department of Homeland Security aircraft confirmed in the area. That's bizarre, right? Like, again, why would you need aircrafts for like 300 people organizing a protest? Like, seriously? Seriously, though? But okay, so now, so federal troops are here. And at this point is when things get a little disgusting.
Yeah. They're trying to take everybody so they can go around the...
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please assist us in this effort. This is a final warning.
This is a final warning.
And the subjects on the buses.
Again, these people are just disgusting.
Fuck all you motherfuckers! Suck my...
Good part to cut off. But again, look at these people. These people think that they're epic. Ooh, I got my baton. Yeah, my dick's rock hard. I can't wait to beat the shit out of people. It's bizarre. These people are not humans. They have forfeited their right to humanity when they put on riot gear and threaten the safety of the citizens of the United States of America. When you decide to take it upon yourself to inflict or threaten harm upon others, that is when you forfeit your right to basic humanity. But again, we have some more pictures here. There's a lot more details. If you follow these threads yourself, you can find a lot more details. But as you can see, it gets a lot. There's a lot going on here. This is the district attorney I mentioned earlier. Now, I want to scroll a little bit more down because this is a video I thought was very, very, very disgusting. This was happening later in the night. This is one of the people that was detained on the bus. They managed to get them, apparently, and this is how they treated this person. So watch this with intent. Watch this and think to yourself, what is the difference between Nazi Germany and the United States of America? Think to yourself.
He's barefoot. I'd like to speak with this man. You can stand right there if you like. If I can speak with him one-on-one while you look, that's fine.
Look at the chains that this guy is in, treating him like a fucking, like cattle. It's disgusting.
Alright, we know we can pick him up. He's got shoes on.
He doesn't have shoes on. You're making him walk the fucking gravel.
If you'd like to speak with me, I'm an immigration attorney.
So, he doesn't have shoes on, right? So what's their solution? Give him flip-flops? Sandals? Something? No. I have an idea.
No, I'm going to put him on the floor. Okay. Right.
Like, again, they treat people like animals.
Back up. Or what? Or what?
They never have a follow-up?
I'm an immigration lawyer. I'd like to speak with this man. He said to me that he'd like to speak with me. Why are you taking him away? He's under arrest.
For what?
That's right. Of course. If you're his attorney, go to the processing center and represent him. Let's go. You're back.
You're being illegal?
Speak with me now. There's no reason for him to be in restraints.
Fuck you guys.
So fucking absurd. So absurd and so disgusting. Again, police never, their first principle is not helping people. Their first principle is, ugh, do I have to? I have talked about this a few times, but when I was sexually assaulted and police were called to that location, because I had to escape an area and I was asking for help from people on the street, had no cell phone, had no shoes on, it was raining, very traumatic experience. And when cops arrived, again, had no shoes on, it was raining, I was wet, right? I asked them, can I sit in the car with the heater on? I'm cold, I'm freezing. They said no. I asked, do you have anything I can wear? My feet are all bloody from running in the asphalt. They said no. And then they didn't do anything and called me a sexual deviant and then left. God bless cops in America. You just love them, don't you? Aren't they just amazing? They're beautiful. They're amazing. Blue lives matter, right? No? Fuck them. They're disgusting. They're evil. And they will utilize any weapon they have, any arrow in their quiver, to violate the humanity of other people because they themselves are not humans. They are weapons and tools of a fascist system of governance, and you need to understand that because tyranny has come to our front door. They are here, and they are angry, and they will do whatever they can to make sure that we submit to them. I say, fuck that shit. Let's 1776 these motherfuckers. Thank you for watching.